This has been such a great night for all of the people in my extended family. I want to thank everyone for being here. Have fun, let's dance, and get it on.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the gathering of Roscoe's Red Tails. You can think of it as an extension of that 90th birthday party that you saw up there, all right? So that's where it goes. I'm Dr. Dennis Brown, and for a few years I've been honored to be Roscoe's wingman, following his six to various events and just stuff of daily living. But I am blessed to be his son. Now, to answer your question, yes, this is Roscoe's red jacket. No, he never wore it, although it looked so good on him, but it was not the official colors of the Govan chapter, so he said, no, I'll just keep it in the closet. I said, well, one day I'm going to put it on. So today I'm wearing this for you, Roscoe. He's still smiling. Now, this event, this gathering, this jazz concert, this is Roscoe's doing. He did not want a formal funeral. He did not want tear-filled eyes. He did not want long speeches, a long ceremony, a 90-minute eulogy. Rather, he directed me personally to pull together all of his various families, his academic family, NYU, CUNY, BCC, his military family, Go Air Force, his sports family, JETS, Jets. His TV, media, film family, his 100 Black Men Boulay family, his Brown, Wheelers, McKetney's, McDougal's, Neuwirth's family, his Harlem to Hollis family, his Sag Harbor family, his Riverdale family, his Van Cortlandt Park family. But most importantly, he wanted to get his social function, as in, let's just get together and have a good time while I dance the ladies up and work the room family. So he wanted you to come together and hear the message of the music that he loves so well, that music, jazz, that would carry the message that Roscoe Brown loved life and loved all of his families. Roscoe said there should be no tears for what has happened, but just smiles for what has been. And that's a life well lived. Now, we call this the Gathering of Eagles in much the same way as the Air Force calls their gathering of the Legends of Air Power, held annually at the Air Command and Staff College at Maxwell Air Force Base in Montgomery, Alabama. They call it the Gathering of Eagles. Now, anyone in the audience who has been to Montgomery, Alabama, please raise your flag. All right. Anyone who is from Montgomery, Alabama, raise your flag. It's a little shout out to Sister Hazel Dukes. So the Gathering of Eagles, they have a week-long series of social functions, meet and greets. That's enough to put Roscoe in heaven right there. Where the Legends of Air Power talk up the graduating majors, give them their life lessons and axioms for leadership, because these are soon to be the leaders of the greatest air power on the planet Earth. I'm talking about the U.S. Air Force. So in 2004, Roscoe's called down for the first time to be an Eagle. As his faithful wingman, I get on a 6, follow him down to Maxwell. In attendance there are such heavyweights as, from the Doolittle Raiders, Dick Cole, who now at 100, he was Jimmy Doolittle's co-pilot. Now at 100, Dick Cole is the last surviving Doolittle Raider. You had Randall Duke Cunningham, his F-4 up there. From his F-4 exploits in Vietnam, we started Top Gun. Apollo 13. Houston, we have a problem. Mission Control, Gene Kranz, he was there. Roscoe met all these people, chatted up all the graduates, to the point that they would then come back to him and ask him for answers to their problems. Little things like how to protect the free world. He would respond as you've heard it before. There is no simple solution to a complex problem. And he said, well, what then? He said, well, I'll tell you what works. Excellence. Excellence overcomes obstacles. And you've heard I say it time and time again. Excellence overcomes obstacles. What's your formula for excellence? Everyone has it there on their card. Simple. 3P equals E. Preparation. Know your job, hone your skills, be ready for when you're called. Persistence. Make sure that you are called. Make sure that you get that opportunity because you are prepared no matter what you look like or sound like, you deserve it. And pride. That's what comes from within. Not just that you're representing your mama and your papa. You're representing your whole family, your extended family, your community, your nation. 3P equals E. It resonates. So he's getting ready to address the whole auditorium of graduates. And he says, I'm going to end with 3P equals E. I said, that's nice, but you're about to address the soon-to-be leaders of the greatest air power on the planet Earth. I think you need to come heavy. He said, no, 3P equals E resonates. Watch what happens when I deliver my message. The auditorium is about 3 times the size of this. For some of the Eagles presentations, maybe 3/4 full. For Roscoe Brown, it's full and it's standing room only. We're talking senior officers, we're talking colonels, we're talking generals. They want to hear what Roscoe has to say. He gives it to them, 3P equals E. He then, like there was an auditorium full of 6th graders, Roscoe tells them, repeat it. Gives them a test. To the man and the woman, they repeated it. 3P equals E. Preparation, persistence, pride. Roscoe comes to the edge of the stage, salutes them, steps back, silence. Then you hear the sound of 400 seats popping up. Everyone stood up. The leaders of the greatest air force on the planet Earth gave Roscoe Brown a salute and a 5-minute standing ovation. It was so resonant, it went right to where they have to go. It resonated so well, they called him back again. 2008, second time in Eagle. 3P equals E, standing ovation. Now, in May of last year, Roscoe was called back a 3rd time in Eagle. A little slow of step, but sharp as ever. He had 3 wingmen this time. I'm on his 9 o'clock. My wife Bernadette has got the 3. God is on his 6. And he's tapping him on the shoulder ever so lightly. Make this a good one. This could be your last time as an Eagle on Earth. Before his interview, they have one of these big meet and greets. The governor of Alabama comes down. All the big wigs come in. As soon as we hit the door, Roscoe breaks formation and starts working the room. We can't catch him. Right behind him is another VIP type with 2 Secret Service types right on his 6. General Mark Welsh is the Chief of Staff for the Air Force. He is the head of the greatest air power on the planet Earth. He breaks left. Here's Roscoe Brown is in the room. He breaks right. They intersect in the middle for 10 minutes. Roscoe regales the head of the greatest air power on the planet Earth with all the things that he's experienced and he knows, to the point that he's just standing back taking it in. Eventually he breaks it off, calls back to one of his Secret Service types, gets a pen and paper, scribbles something down, stuffs it in his pocket. I don't think he wrote down Roscoe's phone number. He wrote down 3P equals E. And so for the interview, he was interviewed by Major Becky Russo. We have a DVD of that, and we'll play that later outside. I tried to warn her what was going to happen. Give him a nice question to lead in, but not too much. Well, she delivered him a big fat fastball right over the plate. And Roscoe hit it out the park. One question, a 45-minute answer. He didn't pause for water. He didn't pause for air. He held a history lesson and put everyone on the edge of their seats. And she's looking like, maybe I should just get up and leave. At that point, he broke off and said, oh, I'm sorry, you might have another question. He said, no. It just might go on another hour. Well, he returned the salute. Now sitting, told him 3P equals E, and you know he got a standing O. So that's his point. Excellence overcomes obstacles. 3P equals E. This resonates, those cards, pass it on to someone in a younger generation. That's what Roscoe wanted us to do. Now, a little housekeeping. We have a flyover arranged from some of the baddest ass F-16 pilots you ever saw, from the 100th Fighter Squadron, that's Roscoe's Fighter Squadron, Air National Guard out of Alabama. They're going to approach from north to south. We're looking for time over target, maybe 4:30, 4:40. We got a kind of low deck with the cloud cover. We're going to pull something off. To get there, when the music's over, we ask everyone, make your way to the exits. There'll be people to show your way back to the elevators or the staircase that takes you up to the flight deck. Come out so that you're facing north. Get your cameras ready. We'll let you know when they're coming. It'll be kind of obvious. They've got four planes, 2 red-tail F-16s, one of which will pull up and do the missing man. It will be awesome. So we'll let you know about that. A little bit on the housekeeping. Your phones. If you could possibly turn them off, put them on vibrate, do not videotape this. Because if you do, we're going to confiscate your phone. We're going to download all of Hillary Clinton's emails on your phone. And in the morning, you're going to have 3 people at your door. First the FBI, then the CIA, and then Donald Trump. And as I speak, it looks like someone's trying to call right now, so on vibrate. I'm going to take this call. This is an unexpected call. But it looks like it's coming from a VIP in a very special place. Yes, sir. They're all here, sir. I'm looking at them now, sir. I will tell them that. And you want me to let them know? I don't think they're going to believe me. Remember I said the man could work a room? It's Roscoe. No, they're not shaking their heads, they're laughing. I think they'll get it. Okay. He has a message. He has a message for you. Roscoe asks that you do all the good that you can, at all the times that you can, in all the ways that you can, to all the people you can, for as long as ever you can. And never, 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 ever give up. Roscoe says he loves you madly, and he'll see you on the other side. Roscoe out. Show me your flags. Everybody, show me your flags. Roscoe wants to see your flags. See, I told you they'd bring them. Yeah, there. Show me your flags. Now, we're going to kick this off with some really good music, some jazz. We got Danny Mixon Trio. We got the Joey Berkeley Quintet. We got a really good singer. But to bring them out, we're going to have to call Roscoe back to this function one more time. And to do that, I need a little chant. I need a little Roscoe, Roscoe. Let me hear Roscoe,